Hey guys, Plasticon here. Here to fill in a little bit about some more sentimental toys that I have. And when I'm talking about sentimental toys, I'm talking about Star Wars. This is my original R2-D2 from when I was a kid. Yes, I know he is knackered, like he is beat up. But you know why he's beat up? He is well loved. And this toy went with me pretty much everywhere. He lived in my pocket, and probably why the stickers are kind of worn away like they have been. And you know, he still has his little clicky head, which I love. And you know, he's not really that yellowed throughout the years. I'm very surprised it hasn't happened. It's probably because I've handled him so much that I haven't had the chance to just sit in the sun to bleach away all the nastiness or whatever, you know. But you know, he's cool, and I love him. I love R2. R2 has always been one of my favorite, by the way. It's kind of a funny thing I have here is this was something you got when you went to like the movies, because this used to be filled with popcorn. Isn't that cool? The top just pops off. Let's see. It's even got a handle. Kind of cool. But, you know, and I also have one of the weirdest things ever. Some of you guys are probably like, where did you get this and how is this, like, strange? It's R2-D2, right? It's not a normal R2-D2. He actually has a hole in the top of it. That's because it used to be filled with powder. You know, sucker was in there. So you'd, like, unwrap the sucker and then stick the sucker down in here, and this top piece here will just pop off. I know I got a piece of paper here because this is like a translucent color, and I thought, you know, this might help kind of bring the color. And what's strange is mine's like yellowed on one. I don't know why it's yellow on this one and it's white on this one. It's really strange. I got this like in the early 2000s, I think, back when the first episode 1 came out or whatever, you know, because they were bringing back this stuff, and I'm like, oh, what's an R2-D2? That's a sucker, and it's only like $3, so I got it, and it was good, and I ate the sucker and kept the toy throughout the years, and it's solid. I do like him a lot. He's very, very, very cool. But anyway, going back to good old R2 here. This R2 rode in the back of my X-Wing I used to have. I did have a Y-Wing, but unfortunately you can't put a R2 unit back there because it was molded in, and because you press the button and it would cause the noises and such to happen. I was just like, yeah, come on, I just want to drop an R2 in there. Whoop. You know, it's R2. It doesn't look like R2. But that's the thing. Star Wars has always been in my life. It's one of those big things that's always been there. Ever since I was a kid, got to see the Return of the Jedi in movie theaters, and that was just mind blowing. It was like, oh, it's so cool. And then all of a sudden, you got these little Ewok teddy bear things running around, just, you know, beating the crap out of stormtroopers and such. And I thought that was so funny. I'm sorry, but when you're a kid, you laugh, and that makes you laugh. And even when you're an adult, it still makes you laugh. Because, I mean, I'm sorry, you're getting your rear end kicked by a fuzzy teddy bear. How's that not hilarious? And, you know, it's the stuff that kind of really brought me into Star Wars. Now, when it came to episode 1, 2, and 3, and then everything after that, I got burned out. I did. I'll be honest with you. After the 1, 2, and 3 came out, I was just kind of done with Star Wars. I didn't really collect much from then on. So, you know, I just kind of kept him, and he's been around with me ever since. He's been my little buddy, and he's never let me down, that's for sure. Still works. He's still as solid as ever, and I won't ever forget the day I picked him up. You know, I took him home and played with him for hours. I think I actually at the time was messing with some of my Lego space figures and such. So I have my Lego space figures, you know, because I got one right here. little bit of size comparison here. Next little Lego man. I thought it was funny because I, had this gigantic R2 unit, and he's just running around trying to fix the ships and such. Because the little Lego guys are like trying to get their ships fixed and all that, and that's just kind of how that works. And it's just, I don't know, it's cool having toys like this, like especially ones from your childhood. And not many survived my childhood. This was one that did. And the reason being is it wasn't so much I didn't take care of my toys. I would say it's more or less the fact that I had to move a lot. I had a lot of tragedy happen in my life, and I moved way too much. Like, I have moved around a lot in my life, and unfortunately that's kind of how it is. The only reason why I had to move recently was because the apartment we were in was having maintenance issues. We literally just changed apartments. That's all we did. So, I mean, I don't really call those an actual move, but they are moves, so it's what it is. Anyhow, this has been Plasticon. It's been a nice little fill-in sentimental thing, so, I'm trying to kind of mix it up a little bit. I know I talk about Transformers a lot, but these other toys really mean a lot to me too, just like Megaforce did and all that. But yeah, that's been Plasticon. And this is me, signing off. Peace out, y'all. Bye!